it's expensive to move out, okay? Deposit was $1,000. And it gets to a point, dude, you just gotta move out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Only been days, but it feel like months. When gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you go where you want.
I am about to move out of my parents' house for the first time. I already signed my lease, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm so grateful. This is what I've prayed for. This is what I've worked hard for. And I'm extremely happy that I'm moving out, but it's also scary because, baby, I'm a full-grown adult now. Like, I'm gonna be in charge of all the bills. I'm just now learning about so many things. I just I just created an account for my light bill. Like, who, me? I look crazy right now because it's been a tough couple weeks. I've been looking for part-time jobs, been interviewing for jobs, I've been working, I've been looking for apartments. It's been a whole roller coaster, and I think I'll eventually do like a first-time renters move-in essentials or something like that, like telling y'all what I've learned, because I've learned a lot in these past couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie, I've learned a lot. Yeah, but anyway, I signed the lease. I'm gonna be there for a year, of course, and I have a 2-bed, 2-bath. I'll eventually give y'all like an empty apartment tour and like a cleaning video, because I do need to clean that place. When I went to view it, it was dirty. Well, not dirty, but you can tell that someone lived there and they didn't clean it before they left, if that makes sense. So I asked them to clean it and do pest control, because I saw some little spiders and I don't do bugs. Not gonna lie, I can't do bugs at all. So they're gonna do that, but I'm gonna give it a deep clean. Yeah. So I think today's the what date is today? 27?
Girl, you don't even know the date.
July? Anyway, I move in on the 31st. I'm not gonna really move in. It's gonna be like a soft move in, because I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna go there and stuff, just to make sure everything's good. And then I do have to move my stuff in. Most of the moving in, like the small stuff, I'm gonna do on my own, but like, thank God I have a bed, I have bedside tables, I have a chest of drawers, I have a TV. Those are the essentials that I need right now. My parents said I could keep them, and I'm grateful that they said I could keep them, because I was looking on prices for that stuff and they're not cheap. Talking this whole time and it wasn't recording. But as I was saying, I'm grateful that my parents allowed me to keep the furniture that I had in my room. Bed, I think y'all heard that. Bed, bedside tables, a little bench, a TV, chest of drawers. I'm happy that they allowed me to keep that stuff, because I was looking on prices for those and they're not cheap. They're not cheap, especially if you want something comfortable and that goes with the vibe. They're not cheap. And I'm glad to say that my bed and all the furniture in there kind of goes with the aesthetic that I'm looking for. So I'm grateful that they allowed me to do that. As for the other furniture, I'm going to take my time and buy those, because I don't want to go above and beyond right now in the initial stages, and then I can't pay my rent next month. So I have to be cautious. For the next couple months, I'm gonna live below my means. Like, I'm not gonna be buying stuff that I don't need. I'm not gonna be eating out every day. I'm gonna make sure that I can take care of myself, because the last thing I want to do is move back into my parents' house. That's my worst fear. Okay, that's not happening in the name of Jesus. Okay, that is not happening. I'm sure if I was going through a hard time, they would help me out for a couple weeks or a couple months, but I don't want to do that. Like, one thing about me, I don't like to admit defeat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. I don't like being vulnerable. I'm working on that, but yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not, by the grace of God. I don't think that God has that in store for me, because I've been through a lot in my life. So yeah, so I have to be smart. I'm going to be meal prepping. I'm not going to be buying stuff just to buy them. If they don't go with what I'm looking for at the time, it's not being bought. Okay. I will definitely do like a move in, get ready to move out of your parents' house kind of video, because leading up to this, I made sure that I paid off all my afterpays, all my Klarnas, so I don't have anything coming out of my bank account that I'm gonna be like, oh wait, what's this? You know what I mean? So yeah. Another tip, I also created a new bank account, well, a second checking account where I'm gonna put all my bills into, so I can always make sure my rent, my water, my utilities, the money for all of those are in there before I spend any other money or save anything else. So yeah, I'm also gonna be working really hard, like really hard, and I'm ready. Honestly, I've already conditioned my mind that I just gotta do what I gotta do, because this is life, and life has to get hard before it gets easier, you know? And yeah, I just gotta do what I gotta do at this point. I do have a full-time job, of course. Thank God for that. And I've been saving for the past couple months. Initially, I wanted to move out in December, but when I was looking at apartments, I realized that all the specials, it's not season right now because it's summer. Everyone's kind of like moving all over the place right now. So a lot of the apartments had like 6 weeks free or a month free if you move in by X dates, and most of the dates that I saw were like the end of July or the beginning of August for that deal. So the prices right now are lower because it's the summertime. And then when I was looking ahead, like say if I wanted to start my lease in December, it would have been like 2 times the cost it is right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet now and just go ahead and do what I gotta do. I was being smart before, so I kind of had some money saved up. So yeah, yeah, I don't move in until next week, and I still live in my parents' house right now. I'm just leaving work actually, and I just decided, like, you know what, I was gonna wait until I got into the apartment to start making videos. Then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start now. So this is just my initial video to say hello, what's good. But yeah, life is gonna look very different for me right now going forward. So I just want to make sure I'm prepared. Yeah. But anyway, enough of the yapping. I do a lot of that, especially when I'm thinking. It's like my diary, to be honest. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna make the most of it that I can. It's gonna be a lot living on my own for the first time, because I've never been on my own or lived by myself without people being with me for a long period of time. The longest was like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be new for me, but I do love my own space. I am an Aquarius. I love my own space. Okay, I'm an introverted extrovert. Okay, I love my own space. I love silence. I love doing things on my own terms. I like being independent. So this is new for me, but I'm low-key excited. I know it's gonna be hard at times, but baby, I'm gonna accept everything. I'm gonna take it on the chin. Okay, I ain't no quitter. And it gets to a point, dude, you just gotta move out. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if y'all want like a video on how to move out and like how much money you need to move out, let me know and I will make that video. But yeah, if you do want to move out now, though, I would say start saving from now. Like, start right now. It's expensive to move out, okay? Okay, I had to do a deposit. My deposit was $1,000. Even though I got a special, it was still expensive. So without the special, it would have been like a good amount of money, baby, okay? Because I had to pay an admin fee. I had to pay the application fee. I had to pay my deposit. I had to pay to turn on my lights. Okay? There was one other thing, it was like $740 something. I think it was like a down, I don't remember what it was. I would have to look on the receipt. But yeah, to move in with, I spent $1,774 or $1,747 or something like that. I was expecting to pay $0 since I was getting 6 weeks free, but it doesn't work like that. Okay. It does not work like that. So I have to pay money. Plus, I'm gonna have to pay more money. Actually, I'm good for August. So I'm gonna officially start paying rent in September. Whew. But anyway. Yeah, God is gonna bless me though. I know that for sure. God has been blessing me and I'm extremely grateful. Y'all don't even know. I'm extremely grateful. Like, I've prayed for this, okay? I've manifested this and I'm not gonna take this for granted. Definitely not. I'm not gonna take this for granted. God, and I'm not trying to preach to y'all or anything, but God never puts you in a situation that you can't handle. Like, if you're going through something really hard, just know that God either put you there to learn a lesson, or he put you there because he knows you a tough one and you can get out of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I've had to teach myself over the past couple of years. Like, I've been through so much and I'm just 26. So I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good. I'm gonna work these 2 jobs, maybe even 3, and do content and stuff, get my life together and live below my means for a little bit, because I know we all would love to be in Miami every other week turning up, drinking, partying, spending money, buying luxury items, but that's not me. I've never been like that kind of person. Who knows, maybe in the future I will, but right now I'm gonna live below my means for as long as I can, until I know, hey, if you lose your job tomorrow, you'll be good for a couple months. That's my vibe right now. And I'll do content in between. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for listening to me. I've been yapping this whole time, but thank you for listening to me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friend and come with me on this journey. I'm excited. The next video will probably be my my empty apartment tour / cleaning / all that stuff. So yay! Thanks for watching.